These walls have eyes. 2024. We're just jumping timelines over and over.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Okay, Scan. Come on.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before. Huh.
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh. Right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
That's pretty fucking weird.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first
Well,
rule of
she's
business is
listening,
to gather
clearly.
every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
Probably.
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
I'm good. I don't want to lose Linda. I like Linda. I like Linda, Maddie.
I think I'm
Not
good
sure
here.
about Stan here, to be honest.
You're lost.
He is a character. Gonna walk into a dark room like that? Damn, okay.
So,
Is there something different in the book? No? Okay. I was like, what if, you know? It'd be sick. Okay. Alright, let's chit chat.
do you really think Augustine might be up to something? Like, do you think she isn't gonna follow through on her, offers?
It does seem too good to be true, though. Seems very
Never
weird.
trust an offer until the money's in the bank, figuratively speaking. Especially if it seems too good to be true.
Come on, not
So Linda was a part of it.
Maneuver everyone
She's
else all the
either
time.
Haney's
Or in my business.
daughter
Show
or
business is
Bonnie's
not
daughter.
real life.
Real life is
and
overrated.
Stan,
Maybe, but it's the only life I got.
I don't know, Chris is.
Only if you believe that.
Jamie. Riviera, Bonnie. Robert Greene, too. So Robert's going to be a part of this. Damn.
Why don't we go look around together? Unless you want to stay here by yourself?
Okay. Oh, never thought your little Maddie Bear would end up in a place like this, huh?
That?
Hmm? Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Maddie Bear?
What were you shouting about?
Look at this place.
That's
You
creepy.
should shoot one of your movies here.
Why?
Cause it's cool as hell.
We might as well take a look around. Can't
There's gotta be
deny this
Chris'
place
son.
would make an incredible film location.
Look. Oh,
Love your
fuck.
Dead by
Now that was a curious sound.
Thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And the belt. I got a cheat from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy. So I got these pants from his guy's guy. Had them tailored just right by the other guy I know, who also got me the blazer. Well, hello.
It's like
No, no.
every room in the house.
Yeah, I'd say this goes a little beyond.
Blueprints for a complex machine, another one of Augustine's unique collector items, but why keep this piece of the movie memorabilia away from the collection?
Security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
You think so? A lot of secret little rooms, though. What's this? Okay.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it...
Mm-hmm.
How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A
Yep.
long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
Let's just be comforting towards Maddie.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
Yeah, sure. What's up, Stan? What
I
do you
don't
got?
suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And?
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Hey, Stan. Be kind. believe I hold your faith in my hands. Oh my god, you guys are so fucking slow. Move.
Cool statue.
Trevor? Not Trevor.
Missing a piece,
Hillbilly.
though.
Ah, cool. I have to put that piece on it.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family.
Frank Stone.
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
That fateful night, I had sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice. The Flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking. Get it? His last name's Green. But all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd step into the fiery depths of hell itself, and there was Stone, standing on that platform like a twisted gargoyle. Tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. I'm not afraid to admit I was scared. I only had a moment to act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike true. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on Cedar Hill, trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it, said he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me? I don't buy it, never have. It's because I know firsthand that he acted alone, saw with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this: one monster was enough for Cedar Hill. Damn. Yeah, well, he definitely had an accomplice, Augustine. Is that the box telling me I only got 2? Yeah. Not fun. That's clearly a fake thing. There's light underneath it. I can look at
Whoa.
this.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Yep.
Looks like it opens with a key.
Yeah? Now what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who, Stan? Psh, not in a million years. No way.
Augustine has a, unique collection. I've never seen anything like this stuff.
Maddie.
You'd really get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Talking to someone special?
What? What do you mean?
Like,
Yeah.
Bonnie, perhaps?
I was in Berlin, you know, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Nostalgic. Let's be nostalgic. Let's help her out, man. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids, making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Well, that was nice.
Thank you.
Hey guys? Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my God, there's someone out there.
Let's be serious, yeah.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe. Right, so... Do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
The Phantom of Cedar Steel.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Just be excited.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No,
Tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders.
fuck.
We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
It's about to get
Sounds
fucked
like
up.
a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is... this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
What it?
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Must be uneasy.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
I don't know what dubious means. I want to say you're missing the point, but fuck hell. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah. So let's not fuck it up.
Can we help?
Nah, Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out.
I'm sure no one was sad to see it go. Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank
I
Stone.
wonder if Linda's okay
We're
with all
looking for
this
anything
Frank Stone
referencing
stuff.
Specific locations in the mill that could be associated with
Holt
Frank Stone.
interview.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Oracle of the Omniverse. The
Here,
fuck?
look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill. but, like,
omniverse?
people who worked
Far
there
out.
got laid off.
Damn.
This was a
Yeah.
year or two before the
Chris,
murders
shut up.
started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There were a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank...
I don't know. It's all
Yeah,
related.
yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell.
Alright, Tom.
Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night. Before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no-good sheriff's taking all the credit. Him crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green. He knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Oh, that's cute. That's very nice. All right, Linda. Oh.
I pulled some of these today, too.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out.
Around the time of the murders.
I can't wait.
And a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Don't give a fuck about Robert. She's way too fucking into Frank
Her whole
Stone.
obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah,
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks, me too.
Oh, yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Oh boy, it's gonna go bad. It's Madison's mom.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret.
Oh.
We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy. All right. This way.
Breathe in. I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people.
Okay, 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
Yeah.
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
Fuck. I don't care. I'm gonna climb it. I don't want to lose anyone this early.
Let's keep this as simple as possible and not waste any time.
Okay, we just have to be careful about my dad.
You will.
Hop on over.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember.
Huh.
I used to think it was
I wonder,
weird,
I don't think
but
there's any like totems or
it's
anything
just
in this
kinda
one.
his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
That is a
I mean,
very
it
good
could make
title.
a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
What other movie? I don't want to go forward and then miss that dialogue.
It's my dad. Everybody, hide.
Shit.
Anyone there? Getting too old for this.
He won't come back this way again. Let's go.
Shit.
This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Man, no collectibles?
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yep.
What you got in there?
Well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
It's actually really good. Fuck. I don't want to lose anyone. Chris is the only one I'm annoyed with.
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
The night he was here with Frank Stone?
There was one time when I was little and he was really drunk.
I'm just gonna walk away and explore.
Who would have left this here?
It's those trinkets that I can't find. What's up, Linda? Alright, it's just a box to remind me I only have 2, right? Okay, why do they show this so much? Like, there's a box in every single room. Not yet.
As I've been saying, even though he doesn't remember, kind of like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid, or like my dad. Got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars.
Cool, Robert. I'm sorry. I want to go through here now. Because I'm intrigued. Did anyone join me? Sorry, Robert.
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene. But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never talk to me again.
At least there's no, like, yellow spray paint making it way too ominous.
Huh, you're a little key.
It's good.
Better get back to
Right.
Robert.
Why? No, Robert. I gotta check this door first. Fuck! Alright. I gotta go back. My bad. What was this? What was this first? Maybe that's weird. Okay.
Okay, so he showed me all his scars. You know he fucked up his shoulder that night? Real bad. Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frank Stone squared off face to face, right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
Oh.
No shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye. And I just don't want to see him like that.
Makes sense.
You sound disappointed.
No. No. But I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
So this one's just completely closed off, nothing here. That's odd. Yeah, I'm right here, Rob. how many actual trinkets? Got 4 out of 12. Oh. Certain choices you make have direct impact. Yes. Current status of each by selecting a character's name. Yep. So Chris and Amy, pretty good. Chris and Linda. Sam. Let's show that again, yeah, but... Okay, so it's just whoever I'm controlling at the moment. What about this? The champion. Crude weapons. Missed one. Oh, murder mill. Missed another one there. Roll my faith. Jimmy got $10, yeah. Okay. The 3 timelines, okay. I think I did everything right with Sam in 63. Maddie picked up Linda. That was good. I'm really happy I did that. But... I declined the drink. Alright. Is this the ladder your dad came down? Yeah.
No way.
How was that?
Wow. I think that could actually be my dad's. Yeah.
I thought police officers had to guard those things for their lives.
I'm sure he did. Then again, I can see why he left it behind.
Yeah. Don't know why we're following that graffiti, boys.
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the directing, it's in your blood.
And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
No way.
There's something over here for sure, right?
Okay, so, no way. I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies especially.
Oh. I thought you just liked hanging out around haunted mills.
You don't really think it. Okay, so, you don't really think it's haunted.
Don't I?
Knock it off.
Well, I can't move that. It's so clearly a wall. Damn.
I think this is it. Up there.
Last chance to turn back, jeez. Doesn't inspire any confidence going forward. I mean, none of this has, but... Damn.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
Good call on the storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
Come on, people! No more standing around flapping our yap sacks. One more scene and we're done. And cut! How was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right? And that's a picture wrap on Murderville! Way to go, everybody!
Let's be insistent.
I think we still have one more scene left to go before we're officially wrapped.
Wait, what's the last scene?
Right, yeah. Linda pitched shooting a scene that would flesh out our backstories.
Adding a little flesh, huh? Yeah, I think we could work with that.
But you're playing brother and sister.
Come on. With our chemistry? Nobody's gonna buy that.
Where are you thinking we'd shoot the new scene?
I do have a place in mind, actually.
Oh, yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
What do you guys think?
I say we do it.
Sounds
I
good.
should have probably not said that then. Oh, it's no bueno.
Huh?
Yo. You coming?
Yeah. Be right there.
Did you see something?
No, it was nothing.
You sure? You seem kind of spooked.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing, right. Except Jaime saw a ghost back there.
Okay, I'm not 5. I don't believe in ghosts.
You will.
Get off me! Get off me!
Gotcha.
Not cool, Bonnie!
Disagree.
Not cool!
What are you doing here?
I'm part of the crew.
We don't need any help.
Then I'll just hang out and stay out of your way.
This is a closed set.
Apparently not.
Jaime!
Bonnie, I really think you should be helping Dad at home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know? And
And that's all I'm good for?
no. I mean, Linda?
Yeah, that's good.
I get the feeling Bonnie's gonna do what Bonnie's gonna do no matter what we say, and that's that.
Well, okay. Are we just gonna stand around or are we gonna make a movie? Time is money, right?
Just make sure you don't get in the way. We've still got a lot to do, and I don't work well with distractions on my set.
I think you mean our set.
Let's find that door. But first, try to get more collectibles. She's probably standing where I gotta be. Okay, never mind. It's very, very linear. Whoa. Oh. Okay, but what about that? Move, 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 move. The harshest flame yields the hardest steel. Into the furnace.
You okay?
No, yeah. It's just... This is right where my dad came face to face with Frank Stone. I always had a mental picture of it, but now that I'm actually seeing it with my own eyes, I don't know, it's different.
A little bit, eh? Probably shouldn't fucking be here, boys. Bad idea. Thought I had a white glow, but guess not. Come on. I'm not gonna just jump over and go talk to Chris right away. There's gotta be some shit. It's a huge place. I'm gonna keep opening those just in case. One of these days I don't open one just because I'm assuming it's not what I need and then it's gonna end up being an actual artifact. Alright. Gotta do it.
Here's what we're gonna do. Jaime, Chris, you start here. Robert and I will follow. Bonnie, just stay behind and try not to make too much sound while we're rolling.
You got it, boss.
All right. Everybody ready for a take?
Lights ready, sound speeds.
Jaime? Chris?
All set?
And action.
Is there something else you want to say to me? Because now's your last chance.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. Don't do this.
I have to.
No, you don't.
You know that's not true.
Well, maybe I'd feel better if it were anyone else.
Who else is there?
But it's not fair.
No one said it was.
Already lost Mom and Dad. I don't want to lose you too.
Now who's being unfair?
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for our parents. If I can pull this off, it might not be too late to save Mom and Dad.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Do you trust me?
I...
Do you trust me?
Yes, of course!
Then you know what I have to do.
And cut.
Linda, that was sick!
Totally. Felt like just what this thing needed.
How was the lighting?
It was great, thanks. Did you hear that weird groan right at the end there?
No, but don't sweat it. We're gonna replace the sound at Jaime's anyway.
How'd I do?
Let's be nice.
Jaime, it was perfect.
Do you really think so?
It was everything we needed the scene to do.
You okay?
Yeah, something about this just doesn't seem right.
Okay, that's not what I sounded like.
I don't know. It was pretty spot on.
Gotta agree.
Gotta agree. I don't go around doing impressions of you dopes.
You do impressions of me all the time.
And me.
I feel honored to have just joined the list.
Hot damn, kids, that was fun.
You really thought I was okay?
Yeah, better than half the films I see in New York. I mean, one of them was just a 5-hour shot of a guy sleeping.
Wow.
Seriously. I'm impressed. But, I gotta be honest.
What?
You really didn't think I'd notice what you were doing?
What was I doing?
Just playing out your own bullshit interpretation of real life.
I don't understand.
Sacrificing your own life for the good of your sibling and your parents? definitely sounds familiar. Almost like it could even be based on someone we know, but gee, I wonder who.
That's not fair, Bonnie.
No one said it was.
We're trying to make something fun. I'm not trying to make everyone else miserable.
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? Don't throw the lines back at me.
What? You don't want to tell me how noble it is that you're making this movie with your girlfriend while I had to scrub my entire life to take care of you and Dad?
I liked it better when you were gone.
The fuck? Yeah, let's be casual.
Hey, Bonnie, you wanna come outside with me for a minute? I could use your help with something.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
That's just like going from 0 to 100 for like absolutely no reason.
So, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved making this movie with you.
Me too. I mean, with you, not with me, also. You know what I mean.
I think we should do something special to mark the occasion.
So, I don't know if I'm quite ready to break out the champagne just yet.
But we finished the movie. It's in the can.
We finished the shoot, yeah, but we're still gonna have to sell people on this thing.
Okay, sure.
We should keep exploring this place while we still can.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, if we can just get, like, one more shot of something directly connected to Frank Stone, like anything he might have left behind, we'll get all the attention in the world. We should look for that place from the newspaper article, the machine shop.
Hey, Chris.
Holy...
What can you see?
something freaky. I don't know if I can describe it. I'll try shooting a little. Whoa! Ain't that something? Ah, rats.
What's up?
Camera needs cranking. Hold on. That did it. Okay, let me get more.
I'm doing something by doing that, dude. God damn it.
Whatever the hell that was, it's gonna look great in the movie. Think that door will take us to the machine shop?
Only one way to find out.
Let's go take a look.
My dad would kill me if he knew I was in here right now. Just rip my limbs off one by one.
I thought the sheriff was all bark and no bite.
Not if you're his son. Then he's all of both.
Don't you think it's weird how obsessed with this place he is?
I guess so. I mean, he always has been, long as I can remember. I didn't even know it was weird until I got old enough to realize all the long walks he liked to take in the middle of the night were in the abandoned steel mill where he killed a guy.
Maybe that's why he comes back to the scene of the crime. Maybe it helps him somehow.
Honestly, I don't even think he wants to be helped.
What do you mean?
It's
I feel like I should try to go
it's
this
more
way
like an
first.
obsession. And it's gotten pretty weird.
Okay, elaborate on that, please.
Maybe it's just the way he was dealing with all the stress or guilt or whatever, but
Why is it always clowns?
as I've been saying, maybe it's just the way he was dealing with all the stress or guilt or whatever.
So where did they give me the,
Not this way.
What worry? Oh, yes.
the actual,
right.
like, wards and everything
Maybe
when
it's
I
just the
picked
way
up
he
the
was
other ones?
dealing with all the stress or guilt.
Yeah, dude. Cool story.
But he sort of started researching all kinds of non-traditional philosophies.
Non-traditional.
Like, acupuncture? With all the pins?
No.
Wait, you don't mean like occult stuff?
Look, I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, you did.
I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea. My dad's a straight shooter, that's it.
Sure.
Whatever you say, man.
It's pretty clear as that red box we're gonna end up needing, but... Ah. Probably moving it so we can jump above. What about this one? Ah, uh-huh. Can't make it up there, really? It's crazy. I've mentioned it before, but God, these little indicators are so fucking helpful. It's crazy. Most of this game's like time length would be like just messing around trying to figure this shit out if it wasn't for it. Oh, cool. They're bringing that back. Are you... How did that... I'm confused here. So I gotta go forward and do it at the same time? So I felt like when I did the... What was the last one before this? The Devil in Me's balance stuff, it was just balance as the character walks across. What the fuck? Well, third time's a charm, I guess. Come on. Christ. She tells me that I must not fail. Is that it though? Just trinkets. Stood up. That's a good shot.
Wait a second. Guys, this is it. This is the machine shop.
Yeah, it said machine shop in the front.
Holy crap.
Also, where's
It
Linda
is.
and Bonnie?
Man, Chris, you really know how to find the coolest stuff.
Totally. Nice work, Chris.
Let's look around and see what we can find.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should have waited for them
You really
because they're
think
just
we're
gonna come back out
find
and be
anything
so
the police miss? They're pretty thorough, right?
confused.
They do miss stuff.
Look at that.
The train?
Yeah. Yeah, in the article, it's a skeleton crew now. We're all pulling triple duty. I'm the only one left who even knows how to work some of the machines. The rolling miller, the shears, the freight transfer system, said Frank Stone. If Frank was the only one left who knew how to use the freight transfer system, and that one's still suspended, I bet it never got searched. Not thoroughly.
Ah, good point.
I doubt there's any bodies in there.
There's no harm in looking, though, right?
If it's even possible to get up there.
Let's find a way. Come on.
Oh boy, Jaime.
Gotta be a way to get up there.
I gotta make sure there's no trinkets, you know, guys. That's what we do. Can I open this? Nope. Sure.
This should open the door, right? Broken?
Looks like, yeah.
Classic generator.
Let me take a look.
Hey, can I ask you something there?
Sure.
How come you never asked me to work on your movie?
Oh, well, it's Chris's movie. She decides who works on it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know I'm like a huge horror guy too. I could have been helping you right from the start.
But it's not... That wasn't,
Wasn't what?
We're making a horror movie, yeah, but like... I don't know. Point was for me and my girlfriend and best friend to all do something together. Like... just us.
So... I'm just in the way, then.
Both of these suck. We're spending a lot of time with my girlfriend, or I want a few minutes alone with Chris. Let's just be impatient.
Alright, look. The truth is, all night, I've been trying to get a few minutes alone to talk to Chris, and it hasn't been easy.
You're annoyed that Chris doesn't want to run off and make out with you in the lair of the man who nearly made me an orphan.
That's not what I said.
It's not my fault she's more focused on her work than you, man.
Give me a break.
Okay, Robert.
What's up, party people?
Should have went with a
so that
suspicious
door
one
over
then,
there
because
needs
you're
power for it to
awfully
open.
strange.
Generator working?
Nah. Unfortunately, it's toast.
I can get it working. Just need to scrounge up a few parts and it'll be good as new.
and let's go scrounging.
This might work with the generator.
Is it? Alright, alright.
Maybe there's something useful in there.
There's a key. But I can only access that once I've turned on the gen, I believe. Let's find some more parts.
Could help
There you
with the
go.
generator. We need to find some parts.
There you go, 2 out of 2, let's go.
How's the generator coming?
Shut up.
Basically done. Just gotta finish the repairs.
So far it makes a whole lot of sense. Get the generator, open up that one room back here, grab the key, go in the freight train. Freight train? Whatever. And then probably start actually being in danger soon. Oh, fuck. While holding R2 to prepare generator skill checks. Okay. I'm sorry. I haven't played Dead by Daylight in a while. Okay. Most training on these kind of things I get are the... Oh my god! The fucking fights and the arm wrestling.
Nice going.
Shut up, Chris. The arm wrestling on Outlast. I'm gonna stop going for the perfect fucking skill checks.
Nice job.
Thanks.
It's fucking creepy. Move.
Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Door's locked. Maybe there's another way in there.
I know you're walking towards it. Well, that does not look safe, boys.
Can't believe they got me crawling through the roof ducts like a raccoon.
Raccoons are so fucking cute. Come on, Ivy.
Okay,
Everybody loves raccoons.
what have we here?
Can't believe I missed the little horse.
So, what do you unlock, little key?
Very fucking weird that Frank Stone's key is still here. I feel
Find
like everything
anything?
would be taken away.
Yep.
It's got a label on it. F. Stone. Holy shit.
You think?
This could be a real connection to Frank Stone.
Why she's so like I don't understand having the actual connection to Frank Stone changing anything with the movie. Filmed in the location sounds like some weird fucking trivia that like would maybe be interesting to someone down the line of the movie, but like she's fucking weird, dude.
Let's see if the key unlocks the boxcar.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. He is watching us. Boy.
Up. Still need to go up.
That gen looks like it's on. It's about to pop. Really gotta go. How'd you guys get over there so fucking fast? Jesus. I don't think anyone would want to do that. Oh my god. Yeah, let's be hesitant. You sure you actually want to do this? It's a hell of a fucking jump there,
Are
lady.
you really sure you want to do this?
Yep.
Got you!
Ooh, ooh, thanks, man. That would not have been a pleasant way to go.
I would not have wanted to break it to your dad.
That would be an even more unpleasant way to go.
Yo, check it.
Wow. Right through the wall.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, shit!
Damn. Is that a...
Yeah. And it's got friends.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Must have come loose when the freight broke through.
Cedar steel. Oh. Alright.
Who
Whoa.
are these other people?
Parker D. No want to get close. Feel every blow, hear their scream. Kessler E. This time make it last. Better control. For the small neck cuts keep clean. Taste their fear. Creature forged to purge the world. Use what's at hand. No, not what I see at night. Inspire terror. Cut and fix. It's only 2 pages. Very easy.
A hatch. This must be how Stone got in and out.
I
Calhoun's
guess the
son
cops never
and friend
connected
murdered,
Frank
say by
Stone to
police.
this.
Following several days of rumors and speculations, Sheriff Lloyd Cusick last night confirmed he is treating the deaths of George Calhoun and Joyce Barton at Hawkline Point last Thursday as a double murder. George Calhoun, 28, son of Cedar Hills, respected drugstore proprietor William Calhoun and his friend Joyce Barton died after their car crashed and caught fire. Deputies have been working tirelessly over the weekend and have now determined that Mrs. Calhoun's car was parked when it left the road, indicating the involvement of a third party. The news of another murder in our peaceful community represents a shock to all us. Wow, a shock for us all. Coming so soon in the wake of Julie killing of widow Dorothy Clay. When Mrs. Clay's nephew Elvin was caught and convicted following a rapid investigation by Cusick, we must all hope and pray for a swift outcome. So he's just keeping mementos. Okay, that's just gonna move us forward. Anything else over here, boys? I think this is where we film all of this and then proceed to head the fuck out. You know?
Oh, fuck! What is it? Oh! Damn!
I think she was one of Stone's victims. They never found her.
I don't think the police ever found this place.
How do you know that?
Because they went and just left all this stuff here. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go get my dad now.
Yeah, Robert, I'm agreeing with you for the
This
first
is
time.
like real deal, no joke kind of shit, man.
Yeah.
Get the sheriff now.
I'm serious. We
No.
really shouldn't be in here anymore. Robert, back off, man. Just wait.
Wait for what?
Chris, I know how important your movie is. But this whole place is part of an actual murder case now.
It's ancient history.
There's no statute of limitations on murder. Which means right now, we're tampering with evidence. You wanna fuck with that?
No,
But the movie?
The movie's
I don't give
done.
up. The movie's over.
Robert's right. We should get the sheriff. We got what we need.
She's fucking
Go.
weird.
Just
Why would you all of a
don't
sudden change
touch
your shit?
anything else, okay?
We should get the hell out of here.
I don't need to finish looking around. I checked everything. I'm good.
We gotta go.